Hello? Hello? How's it going? Can you see me? Can you hear me? Are we good to go? Is it 8 o'clock, baby? Hello. Welcome. It is another day. It is... How's my head? What do you mean, how's my head? I haven't been on the booze. Anything but, thank you very much. I'm hunky-dory, as they say. I'm tickety-boo. Still red hot. Oh, I might have been a slight bit annoyed after that stupid fucking game, but there we go. Life moves on. I won't be playing FIFA ever again. At least not until Friday. Until then, we talk about something else, and that is Chelsea Football Club. Chelsea are back once again, this time in the Carabao Cup, facing the mighty Newcastle, a team that we haven't faced in quite some time. Unless, of course, you factor in that we played against them 72 hours ago. But before then, it was probably still a couple of months ago. Either way, I could smell that goal. You could, honestly, do you remember when I just... Oh, you could just smell it a mile away. And my finger was hot on the button to just turn my Xbox off. It was calling my name. It really was. I have come prepared. I've got a pumpkin full of tea. I've got a pint of water that is pink, grapefruit juice flavored. Stay hydrated. It is not a boozy game today, I can assure you of that. Mainly because it is the Carabao Cup. If it was against, another, I don't know, bigger game, it still wouldn't be. It's not that kind of game. Come on, you would be really discussing whether or not I'm borderline alcoholic at that point. If I'm drinking in a game like this, then it's gone pretty bad. But thankfully, Chelsea are actually decent these days. We're all right. We're okay. And so the need for alcohols is a little less of a necessity these days. Before we begin, as always, is it this one? Oh no, sorry. I probably burst everyone's eardrums there. That is the wrong button. Sorry about that. Where is it? Where's my button? I can't find it. It's not that button though. Did you not hear that? Is it this one? Not that button. I'm not supposed to press that one. It's wherever the likes come up on the screen. Where is it? This one. There you go. Before we begin, please do like the stream, subscribe, hit the bell notification to be notified of any future content on the channel. And with that said, shall we get into whatever the good God this starting 11 is? And as of right now, as you can see, this is not what I think it is. We've got it on the virtual screen. We've got it in the old Photoshop. And we can tinker around with it as we please. Such is the interactivity of these streams compared to what it was on Playback Aid. The production levels, baby, they're back. They're back in full swing. And, well, it comes at a cost because... Literally, it is on TV. The game is on Sky Sports Plus in the UK. Apparently, you have to press the red button in order to see the game. You have to go on Sky Sports and then, I guess, choose the game. I don't know. I'm not sure. Either way, by the way, we are just 2 subscribers away from 9.8 thousand subscribers. So again, please do, if you're watching on TikTok, please do come over. Please do come over to youtube.com/ChelseaFansXI. The link is in my bio and click that subscribe button. We are 202 subscribers away from a 10-hour special stream that I will bring to you. What we do, we don't know. We don't know. But again, youtube.com/Chelsea fans XI. The link to my YouTube channel, if you're watching on TikTok, is in the bio on my page. So do check it out. Do check it out. With that said, again, keep tapping that screen if you're watching on TikTok. Like the stream on here if you haven't done so already. And with that said, me prattling on about liking and this and that and everything else. One thing I'm not sure everyone likes is this starting 11 because Jadon Sancho is absent for this game. And it comes down to apparently a dicky tummy. He's a little bit under the weather. Allegedly. You know? I don't want to start calling people out for telling porcupines, but he's been out for 2 games. Or hasn't started 2 games, should I say. And now, after singing his praises, he's not even on the bench. And apparently now, according to Fabrizio Romano, he is out with illness. He is out with illness, if you can believe that. I, myself, am not too sure how much I believe that. But at the same time, Maresca, has he lied to us yet? I'm not so sure. Again, with that said, coming over to the starting 11, reading the lineup on the Twitter page, I was a bit bamboozled. I was a bit confused as to how this was going to line up. I don't think this, which is what most outlets are saying, Sky Sports, BBC, FOTMob, you know, they're all claiming that it's going to be exactly what you see here. Now, where Vega plays, it's probably more so going to be like, one of these, I don't know, maybe even, it's more likely that it would be one of these, you know, if they were to play a middle 3. Yeah, you can't start watching the game until the program's kicked off. I, for one, think... Right, knowing that Vega can and typically does play, you know, on the wing. We know he could play a central role. I'm more inclined to believe. This is the thing, though, because Cucurella has played on the right. We've seen him play on the right. It's not the best. I'm inclined to think it's more of like this. And then a little bit of this, a little bit of that. Playing a bit defensive. And then it's one of these. But then we have nothing in the middle. 5-2-3. 5-2-3. It's the front man. And also, it's a little bit empty here. So maybe it's like, I don't know. I think it's going to be like one of this, you know. That's what I think it's going to be. Cucurella inverts next to Vega in midfield, leaving KDH Enzo to be the progressive 8s. So you think it's more so going to be sort of like this, and then like that, and then when Giza here comes forward, when Cucurella comes forward, Vega can drop back, and then it's more so like that. I could see that happening for sure. You know? It's just there's certain aspects that are missing from this 11 that I'm just a little bit confused. You know? Vega and Cucurella both starting, but then we've just established that could easily be the case. There's really no sort of... I mean, Palmer is typically going to be like the Joao Felix in this game. KDH will go in the 10. See, again, I'm not positive that... Well, I don't know, though, because we saw him steaming forward. We know he can do it when he did it against Barrow, was it? Enzo in the 6. I think much like most games. Well, not really. I say most games. It tends to be that Andy on TikTok, apparently the game will start once the game kicks off. So like the coverage will start once the game kicks off, if that makes sense. But yeah, the issue is like Felix on the right. I don't know. And then Nkunku, we know he's absolutely capable of doing it on his own up top goal scorer in all competitions. So it really isn't much of a surprise there. Angeline, thank you for becoming a middle tier or continuing to become a middle tier member on the YouTube channel. Again, if you want to become a YouTube member of this channel, support that way, then by all means, I think the link is in the description. Check it out. This is a really weird mug to drink out of, by the way. It's not the most. Look at it. It's a pumpkin. It is a pumpkin. It's really fucking weird to drink out of. But either way, I'm all right. I guess I'm all right with the starting 11. It's missing something, and I think throughout the game we will come. It will become a bit clearer. It will definitely become a bit clearer throughout the game what it is. Whereas typically, with our starting 11s in the Premier League, all that sort of thing, I'm confident coming into it, you know, that the starting 11 is correct. This one, Panathinaikos, I thought it was spot on. Barrow, you know, all of the cup games that we've had so far, I think have been spot on. This one, like I say, I can't put my finger on it, specifically what it is. I think it's the midfield. The midfield is just a little bit worrying. And also that it's, you know, Felix as our winger rather than, you know, Madueke. Neto's not even on the bench. Sancho's not on the bench. So I guess we're just doing the best that we can with what we've got. Which, again, for the first time this season, we have got... well, not the first time this season. Obviously, like, since the season began, we haven't had any new injuries or new concerns, unless I'm mistaken. James got injured, but he hadn't played. There's a whole thing. I think Sancho is now officially our first real, like, absentee since the season began. Am I missing someone? Disasi, I don't know, man. He's one of those players where it's I don't trust him at all on the ball, but he does an half try, you know. He's one of those ones. Who was it that it used to be? Oh, it is Mudryk as well. Mudryk, I don't trust him for the most part, but like you've got to give it to him. He does try. And after a while, it's got to play dividends. It really has to play a part in how he ends up being at Chelsea in some, and in many ways you could argue that it is paying off now because Mudryk, for the most part, over the last couple of games that he's played, he has looked the real deal. He's looked all right. He's looked okay, which is better than he has done over the last few months. Let's put it that way. Last season. All the same, though, however we decide to line up, I don't think Vega's going to be our middleman, which, again, this is what most places have as their starting 11. I just cannot... I'm not sure. Arjun, the game is on Sky Sports Plus. You have to press the red button, I think. I have to get it set up myself, actually. Where's me controller? Move me bag of Poppets out of the way. Does anyone remember Poppets? Poppets? Not a sponsor. Poppets, if you want to sponsor the stream, you would be the first sponsor of this stream as since I've started doing it now solo on this channel. I've never had a sponsor. Well, I've worked with companies once or twice, but as an actual on-screen sponsor, Poppets, Brewdog lost their chance. Brewdog, you fumbled the bag there, son. I'll tell you that. Circle, absolutely no chance. You've had your chance. Poppets, the door's wide open there. The door is wide open for you. So get in touch, those at Poppets. The game is on, goodness me, Arteta in 8K there. Where's the red button? Red button? I pressed red, not a lot has happened, and now Foden is just pointing at me and laughing. There we go. Newcastle, Chelsea. Watch live. Is this live or is this a stream? I'm curious. Can they not just let us watch the build-up as well? Like, they have it at the moment. It's footage, but then there's just this massive thing of, like, Newcastle, Chelsea over the front of it. What do we think of the new thumbnail, by the way? Let me know. I really like it. I think it's snazzy. I think it's, you know, it's got class to it. A little bit of pizzazz, many would say. I think it's quite nice. Do you like the picture? Me doing a little bit of the... It's a picture I took like a year ago in my old flat. And does anyone remember like the thumbnail I used to use? This is for people that would watch all the time on here for like the gaming streams. The one where I'm like this. And I just constantly use that one over and over and over again. It was the same day as that. And I just never used it, but I saw it and I thought, that looks fucking decent, that one. I'm going to go with that. So I think I look pretty cool. Pretty cool. So thanks for the compliments, guys. Thank you very much. With that said, just under 10 minutes to go until we kick off. There's multiple games via Sky Sports Plus, says Andy. There is indeed. There is indeed. Again, if you're watching on TikTok, keep tapping that screen. Let's try and get to at least, I don't know, 5,000 likes before the game commences, or the game kicks off. I'll be bringing you all the coverage that you could possibly need and more here and on youtube.com/Chelsea Fans XI. It looks as though the coverage is commencing. Let's get the commentary. Pretty cool. Well, I like to, you know, there's only so much. Get in there, you slag. Where's the old? There we go. There's only so much you can do with a thumbnail, I think, for watch-alongs, because everyone and their granny does them these days. So I feel like most of the mic's gone. Hello? Pink-haired woman. It's back. I think I muted it by mistake. The players are coming in, or at least they shouldn't be. The game's in like 7 minutes, so the footage there of them coming off the bus, they better be they better be there soon. They better be there soon, because St James's Park, it looks like it's steadily rocking. I wouldn't say it's rocking, but there's a lot of flags. And, well, we are ready, I would say. Are you guys ready? You should add solo/only Harry on the titles, so those of us who had left after hearing the other voices know about the good news. Mate, I've posted 2 videos about it in the last week. I understand what you're saying, but I made a video saying I quit, which, if you care enough about what I do, even slightly, I feel like you would have watched that and then found out. And then the preview after that is literally saying, on the title, it says, solo watch-alongs are back. I could, to be fair, I could just put solo above the word watch along. Shall I open it up and show you? Na 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 Giroud. What do we think? So like there, where like here. Come on. I feel like this looks pretty obviously like solo, no? Like there's no Alex. But then before it did just have my face, to be fair. So look at that sexy fucker right there. Whoa! Whoa! We are ready to go. Some people aren't so intelligent. I couldn't really be bothered. People will eventually start watching and then realize I'm on my own. You know? I'm not desperately in need. And there's a good number of you here, and I appreciate each and every one of you that has tuned in. What I will say is, for fuck's sake. What I will say is, do smash the like button, subscribe, hit the bell notification. We are just 16 likes away from 50. If we can get to 50 likes before kickoff, that would be fantastic. I am fairly sure. Do you know Chippy Chips? God, don't even. It's all I was talking about on pitch side was fucking Chippy Chips and fish and chips. The last stream got 265 likes. So if we can aim for 265 likes, we would be laughing. We would be laughing. What is it? 3 minutes till kickoff. Again, here is the lineup. Should we get it up on the screen? And 9.8k subscribers. Thank you very much for all of you that have subscribed. 200 subscribers away from the big 10,000. As you can see, Jorgensen in goal. Oh, that did not want to go down the hole. Excuse me. That was a very tiny burp. Did that come through on the mic? That was the teeniest burp. Jorgensen in goal. Disassi and Kukurea on the right and left back. Tosin and Badiashile in the middle. And we've got KDH, Vega, and Enzo in the middle three, with Joao Felix and Muddy himself on the left-hand side. Christopher Nkunku is the man up top. And again, I want to stress for those of you that are tuning in and saying there's no way that's how we're lining up in terms of our formation. Rest assured, I don't think this is how it is either. I would be very surprised if Vega plays that central. But again, I can't remember who it was. I think it might have been, I don't know. I don't want to say it was someone and they're like, no, it was me. It was me. I said it. Kukurea doing the inverted run. Vega filling in for him at left back. But either way, as Josh Shiel has said, it's a very annoying lineup in terms of how to guess that it's gonna set up. But besides that, I'm happy. I'm happy with the players that are playing. I'd like it for Jadon Sancho to be back on a more regular basis. Whatever the hell is happening with him, I don't know. Only time will tell. But either way, Felix, we know he's been in good form as of late. Whenever he has played, Shiel. Noted. I will never pronounce that wrong ever again, I can assure you. Mudryk on the left, we know, is in hot form at the moment, a hot commodity in terms of, well, I wouldn't say a hot commodity, but he's doing well. He's doing well. I'm not gonna sit here and bash Mikhail Mudryk. He's been doing all right as of late by his metrics. Not hard to beat. I did say I wouldn't slag him off, but you know, come on. Another good performance from him today, and I will begin to believe. I will begin to believe in the one and only Mikhail Mudryk. Let's go at it from the whistle. The game started, has it? Has the game started? What is going on? What? I've just got Van Nistelrooy on my screen. Lad, stream the ting then. Come on now. Junior. Fucking. I would, but I'm not allowed. Yeah, it's literally, it's on Sky Sports. It is on Sky Sports. Apparently the game has started. It's 20 seconds in. Has it started for you guys? Am I on the wrong fucking one? It keeps playing like... Wait. What the hell? For some reason, I was back on the actual, like... I was back on the, like, actual TV channel. I wasn't on, what do you call it? There we go. Well, it's slightly behind. I may have to do a little muting, not muting of the channel, but I might have to close the chat. 55, 56, 57. So I'm going to have to... I don't know what's going on with this. I'm going to have to put the clock on. That's for first things first. And I am going to mute... I'm not going to mute the chat, but I'm not going to look at the chat until half time. Maybe, like, from time to time. So I will keep an eye out for, like, super chats, all that sort of thing. But the fact that it is, like, as far back as it is very frustrating, to say the least. Crossed in, great chance! They've hit the post already! Wow! Joel Linton with an absolutely outrageous chance to put it in the back of the net already. Jesus. Why can't I see my live? For fuck's sake. Oh, it's fine. I can give a bollocks. Hang on. Yeah, what a chance. Hey? What a chance. Is the timer working? It is working. To turn my phone around as well. Right, here we go. We're locked in now, boys and girls. We're locked in now. We are playing in blue socks, by the way, for those of you that aren't aware. It would seem that I'm guessing our socks clashed with theirs. Not in the last game, but in this game. Make sense of that. No one will ever work that one out. The whole sock thing. Because there's a real kit clash otherwise. Free kick to Newcastle here. About 30, 35 yards out. Just to the... down the wing, more or less. Along the edge of the box. And about 35 yards out. It's Tonali and Lewis Hall over the ball. Great cross in. Oh, it's collected by Jorgensen. Completely dropped. Fumbled it completely, but he's managed to get a hold of it or Chelsea have in general, and Joao Felix drawing in the foul. Tonali, the suspect. Suspect, for fuck's sake. Not for the first time, eh? Twat. Get your poppets out for the lads. Doesn't quite have a ring to it, does it? Get your poppets out for the lads. Bit of a sloppy start from both sides. Newcastle definitely in control of possession. Just a little bit more. Just a little bit more as Disasi takes the throw in, plays it back to toss in Jorgensen. I'm trying to have a look here, and it is Vega who is the right of centre midfield, and Jorgensen with an absolutely diabolical bit of play out from the back there. Distribution, not what is to be expected. A lovely ball there from Enzo Fernandez. Dewsbury Hall holding it up on the halfway line. Rudiger, for fuck's sake. Oh, I miss him so much. Oh, that just came out, and I could cry. I could fucking cry. Oh, my heart. I thought, wait, is Rudiger... Is Rudiger playing for Chelsea again? Oh, my God. It's the same thing with Colwill. Whenever I see 6, I just instantly think Thiago Silva. It's just a force of habit, you know? It is just a force of habit. That said, Rudiger's been gone for quite some time now. So, you know, it's not necessarily something that has come out of these lips very often as of the last couple of seasons. But I'm close to tears, the fact that came out seemingly naturally. Oh, dear. Ball played over the top really well. Jorgensen, who's seemed a little bit shaky, comes out, plays it out. And Mikhail Mudryk picks up the pieces. Don't know what that was necessarily. Renato Vega, nowhere near the ball there. With the very, very short pass from Mikhail Mudryk that didn't even come close to finding Vega. Was closer to finding the referee than anything else. And Jorgensen has collected within the 6-yard box. Needs to get a bit of a grip, is what he needs to do. Jorgensen seems a little bit shaky so far in these opening 6 or 7 minutes or so. It's got to be said. It has got to be said. Cucurella starting once again in a cup game. Obviously didn't start in the game against Newcastle on the weekend, but did come on with 12 minutes to go. Terrible pass from Badiashile to Enzo, and Enzo with just as bad a pass. Chelsea on the attack here, though. Felix with a lovely ball down the right-hand side. Dewsbury Hall, he finds the ball, slips, but picks his feet back up. Gets the ball to Disasi. Vega. Enzo. It's a cheeky little low-driven pass. No pace on it, though, at the same time. And is intercepted quite easily. Badiashile. Joao Felix, lovely little nod on, finds Cucurella. Mudryk down the left. Overlapping run from Cucurella. Crosses it. Nicely back. Vega's there! And it's nearly deflected in. What a chance to make it 1-0. How Newcastle avoid conceding there is absolutely unbelievable. A lovely, a delicious passage of play there from Chelsea. Just enough to put Vega off. And it is by a few inches deflected out for a corner ball. The first real chance at scoring for Chelsea there. And immediately you see just how deadly we can be on the counter-attack. Dewsbury Hall could be offside here. He's not. He's got away from his man and wins another corner ball. Yes, he does. Oh. If you're watching on TikTok, keep tapping the screen. Follow if you haven't done so already. And if you want a better chat experience, then by all means, with all the spam that's going on in the chat at the moment, come over to YouTube, youtube.com/Chelsea Fans XI. The link is in the description, or in the bio rather. A much more pleasant chat experience. If you're watching on YouTube, please do like the stream, subscribe if you haven't done so already, and hit the bell notification to be notified of any future content on the channel. Solo watch-alongs are back, and they're back for good, baby. They're not going anywhere. It's just going to be me, myself, and I, all on me lonesome from here on out. Crossed in. Joel Linton away. Tonali. Played forward. There's a little bit too much on it there. Disassi. I don't know what's going on there. Enzo finds Jorgensen. Chelsea very, very much have taken over possession. Following, I would say, a pretty commanding opening 2-3 minutes from Newcastle here. But Chelsea, as I said, have definitely taken over since then. Created some nice chances. Dewsbury Hall's looked good so far, it's got to be said. He's just made a nice run off the ball. Didn't quite go to him. Enzo's lost the ball quite a few times, but again, he's made a couple of good passes. Cucurella goes down. Dewsbury Hall surely takes it back there for the advantage. Chelsea with the free kick. Will we get some one man went to Mo after the weekend's disappointment? It depends how the game goes, I'm afraid. We'll get at least one man. One man went to Mo. Went to Mo Meadow. One man. Fucking hell, man. We could be in trouble here. One man in his dog spot went to Mo Meadow. It's a cross. No calls for handball, but it does go out for a corner ball to Newcastle. Terrible ball out from the back there by Tosin. Delicious. Will our defending be just as delicious? That is the question. Tonali over the ball. Hand goes up. Ball comes in. Plays it deep. And a little bit too deep for Newcastle's liking. All the way out for a goal kick. And, yeah, the quality of the game as a whole hasn't been too much to write home about, I must say. It has not been a very high-quality game, apart from that, maybe that one passage of play that Chelsea played. Although, at the same time, Joel Linton did hit the post in the opening 2 minutes, so both sides have come very, very close in these opening 15 minutes. But apart from that, it's been a bit piss poor. Ball played over the top. Newcastle onside here. Cucurella hounding his man. And ushers it out nicely for a throw-in. Things you love to see. Oh, it's about to cuss out the little ball boy there, but anytime I disrespect kids on these streams, it never ends well. As anyone that's watched long enough will know. anytime I talk shit about little kids, it always comes to bite me on the arse. Dewsbury Hall. Toss in. Badia Shield. It's a really open game so far. It's a shame that the passing as a whole has been pretty diabolical. Is it cold in Newcastle today? Oh, my Jesus Christ. It's a heavy pass back from Badia Shield to Jorgensen, who plays it out from the back. Headed forward by Nkunku. And unsurprisingly, no one in front of him. Safe to say we're not going to get a front of shirt sponsor this season. One would assume. Disassi. I mean, that's just not a foul, is it? He's just backing into Disassi. What is he meant to do there? What is he meant to do? Quarter of an hour gone. Again, as I said, very open game. Either side very, very capable of scoring in this game so far. It's not as clear-cut as it was in the last game we played. Headed away. Nkunku picks it up on the edge of the D. Can he find... Oh, it's Disassi on the wing. Nkunku could be in. It's going to be a bit tight. He gets past his man and is absolutely taken out. Nkunku in an absolute heap. It's sharp. It was... Oh, I wouldn't say 50-50. Nkunku got there way before his man, and he's been absolutely taken the fuck out. You didn't get the ball, you dirty bastards! Fabian Schär in the book, where he belongs. Absolute filth. He was never going to beat the man. And Nkunku's lucky to get out of there with his career intact. Because that was dangerous. That was very, very dangerous. Free kick to Chelsea. No VAR tonight, apparently. It's Dewsbury Hall and Enzo Fernandez over the ball. Enzo with the outswinger. Headed away as far as Disassi, who crosses it back. And it's a really nice one. A bit of pace on it. A little bit too close to the goal. And he's goes all the way out for a goal kick. But it was a decent attempt. It was a decent attempt. Renato Vega, the only one that was anywhere near the ball. Newcastle. Really trying to more, I would argue, overdo it down the right-hand side so far in this game. That's pretty much all that they've tried to go down at the moment. A couple of times down the left, but for the most part, they're really trying to hammer it down that right-hand side so far as they switch it over to the left. Joel Linton. Hall. Nkunku does look rather lonely up top on his own, I must say. Really nice switch of play. Chested down by Joel Linton. Finds his man. Edge of the box. No one there to pick up the pieces. Defending well, Chelsea so far. Sharp. Vega does well, finds Dewsbury Hall. It's a fucking disgusting tackle. That's another booking. That's another booking. That was absolutely filthy. Fuck me! I tell you what, I've seen that being given as a red. That was fucking vile. Jesus. Dewsbury Hall is not on the right wing. It is on Sky. You have to press the red button. It's the red button on Sky. Cucurella. Ricky Spanish. We're doing all right. We're doing all right. Nothing crazy. Dewsbury Hall's going to score today in some way, shape, or form. He's going to have a goal involvement. That's my prediction for this game. He's looked very good. Very, very good. Toss in, plays it back to Jorgensen. Badiashile under pressure, gets it out. Nicely done by Enzo Fernandez to make the first time pass to Cucurella, who makes his run down the right-hand side. Mudryk doesn't quite get on the end of it. Joao Felix, though, does well to intercept. Can he find his man? He might go alone. He shoots, and it's over the bar. Great chance. Really good counter play there by Joao Felix, pretty much on his own in that scenario. May have been a bit greedy in the end. Could he have made a pass? And Kunku not really giving anything there. And I'd argue not selfish at all. Don't get quite how he's skied that when he was leaning over the ball so much, but there you go. Joel Linton. Lovely little 1-2 around Cucurella. But an even better block sends it out for a throw in. Mudryk fouled in our box. Both teams just testing the waters at this point. It's really nothing too crazy so far. How'd you get it on? Go on Sky Sports 1 or Sky Sports Main Event and press the red button. What red button? The only red button on your fucking controller. Not the record button. Just the red button. Uh, 77 likes on the stream on YouTube. Please do keep on smashing that like button. Let's try and get to 100 as soon as possible. That would be fantastic. Really, really appreciate each and every one of you that have been tuning in. We're nearly at 200 viewers as we continue to grow this solo watch-along experience that is back. For those that have tuned in today, no Alex, no one else, as we've been dispossessed, and it's 1-0. Out of absolutely fucking nothing, Isak scores again. There's no VAR. There's no VAR. And it's 1-0 from, once again, really fucking bad play around the back. Just absolutely dossing about. I don't get it. Every goal we concede is from faffing about. Fucking dreadful goal, man. Unbelievable. And there's no VAR, I don't think. That is a pre-season goal to concede. Why aren't, I know they're not celebrating because it's not a fantastic goal, but Jesus Christ, put some pep in your step. Unbelievable. Stephen Gaddy, thank you very much for the £5 super chat. Really do appreciate it. Loving the solo streams again. They're back, baby. They're back. Maybe not the time to do an ends o'clock, but thank you. Hey, it's ends o'clock. Thank you very much, mate. Do appreciate it. Wow. And how many times do I say it? Oh my God, they've done it again. How many times do I... We're going to get absolutely battered in this game now. I can feel it. It's all going wrong. It's all going wrong. Oh my God, what a shot! Tonali with an absolute screamer. Just wide. Oh my God, it's fizzed past that top corner. My God, what a chance. Dewsbury Hall lets it go. And Kunku fouls his man. We've lost our heads completely here. We have absolutely lost our heads. I do think that this could call for a Palmer inclusion at some point in the near future. It's all the same, though. I do strongly think I would rather lose this than have lost the game in the Premier League. It's deflected and it's going to go all the way in. It has. It's 2-0. It's 2-0. What the fucking hell was that? The defense. The defense is absolutely fucking abysmal. The ball comes in, it's looped, sure it's deflected, but I think our own man's booted it in the fucking net. What is going on? So the ball comes in, it's deflected, headed on, and it's an own goal. It's an own goal. Oh my God, this Sassy, man. What are you doing? What are you doing? Maresca out. What the fuck are we watching here? I'm joking. I'm joking. Wow. Well, it was fun while it lasted, eh? I really did think that the B team had something about them, but so far, they've been made to look like a bunch of mugs. This has been nothing short of a disaster. And it's fitting that Disassi is the goal scorer for the second goal, but in his own net. Vega, he's having a stinker as well. They all are. Mudryk, it's another one of those games where Mudryk, so far, I'm not putting all the blame on him when I say this, by the way. But it's one where he has absolutely ghosted so far in this game. But again, that is partly or mostly down to the fact that we really haven't been using that left flank. Here he is. Nicely done. Intercepts the ball. Gets the ball back to Enzo. Played forward. And Kunku. Play it down the wing! Fuck! Oh, come on. This is fucking awful. What are we doing? Well, they'd be fucking mugs to let this slip now. It can go to penalties, sure, but we need to make a sub either at half time or even now, really. Cucurella is going in the book. Or is that Badia Shield? Badiashile in the book. I genuinely think Badiashile's days are done at Chelsea. I really do. And that's coming from me. Anyone that's watched me long enough will know I fucking used to love Badiashile. But goodness gracious me. They're using their A team. Ball bags. Oh, I couldn't give a bollocks. Our B team is so... It's a decent side. And we've conceded 2 absolutely fucking sloppy-do goals. They are terrible goals. Oh, they'll take it all day of the week. You know, they're not going to be thinking, well, oh, I guess they don't count because they're bad goals. I'm not saying that. I'm saying from our perspective, they're so avoidable. I don't even know what you do. I really don't even know what you do. Palmer on. This defense, absolutely terrible, John, isn't it? My God. Really poor. Dispossessed again. We might be made to pay here again. We're absolutely wide open. It's deflected. Surely a corner ball there. I don't really get how that's not gone in the back of the net. But there we go. So bad. Just fucking about at the moment, around the back. How do I create moderators on this fucking thing? Vega, Disassi, Dewsbury Hall. We look so bad. Here we go. Decent counter-attack, maybe. Joao Felix finds Mudryk. It's a brilliant ball. It's a fantastic ball, and Joao Felix can't make the right decision there. We have to score. That is absolutely phenomenal from Mudryk there. What a pass. I was about to say, I was ready to slag Mudryk off there, and he's absolutely shoved it right up my arse. What a pass from Mudryk. I don't even think Felix was expecting it. It's a corner ball. It is a fantastic pass. Crossed right on the face of the goalkeeper, and I think it's going to be a free kick on the edge of the box. Sorry, on the goal line. This is why he doesn't play Prem. Who? Hall. Just playing it around the back at the moment. I think they're trying to like whittle it down for half time, but I could be wrong. They are moving forward. It's not really one of those ones. I think they smell blood. I think they really do. I think they sense that they can absolutely do us in here, and they're going to get a free kick on the edge of the box, just to the side of it. Renato Vega, once again, he's had an absolute stinker of a game. It's one of those games where sometimes you want a bit of a shithouse and a bit of a bulldozer like Vega. And likewise, Badiashile, Tosin, Disasi. But at the same time, their tackling has been so reckless that it's just a time and time again. And it's hard to get momentum in a game when we're just constantly fouling them. Tonali and Hall. Over the ball. Hall crosses it. Headed away. Oh my God, man, this fucking thing. What? Jorgensen. Just kick it! What are you doing, for fuck's sake? Oh my God, Jorgensen's fucking getting on my tits. Just fucking deliberating. Just play it out. Kick it. There you go. Fucking, there's the aim of the game, son. What is he doing? Oh, fuck me. 111 likes on the YouTube stream. Keep liking the stream, please. Subscribe, hit the bell notification to be notified of any future content on the channel. Let's try and get to 150 likes before half time. That would be fantastic. Put a bit more of a smile on this little sour puss face that I have right now. Because Chelsea certainly aren't doing that. That said, Dewsbury Hall, if we can get a goal before half time, I think we could be cooking. We could be cooking. Vega. Nice pass. Kukureya. Not so much. Oh, my good God. Shots! Oh, Dewsbury Hall just... I mean, there's not much he would have been able to do there. Oh, fuck off. Absolute pile of shit. We're cooked. Are we? Do you not believe Do you not believe in miracles? We did it last year in the Carabao Cup against Newcastle. It's happened before. Maybe not at this stadium, but Rufus is doing all right. He's a bit of a pain in the arse today, but he's generally quite an annoying dog in the first place. So in his own cute little way, of course, we love him dearly, but much like me, he is one annoying bastard. So he's clearly learnt it from me. He just knows how to push the buttons, you know. He's got over his issues, yeah. Ball played through and Kunku's offside. But yeah, he's got over his issues. He's all right now. He had a fragment of bone in his stomach, which he's now past, which is good. He's a Sprocker Spaniel. He's a mix of here's Mudryk, great run, corner ball. He's a mix of Cocker Spaniel and Springer Spaniel. And he looks like an absolute freak in terms of his coat. His pattern on his coat is a bit wild. How did that even happen? We gave him a deer leg. Enzo with the cross. Punched away. Sancho's ill. He's sick. We gave him a deer leg. And he managed to fucking snap it and swallowed the bone whole. And he was a poorly little puppy. He was a poorly little puppy in that time. But he has since shat it out, and life is good now. We can actually sleep. Oh no, what an idiot. Cost us 500 quid to get that sorted. Well, X-ray, and for them to give us dog paracetamol. But it's the price you pay for love of the pets, you know, looking after your animal. Ball played over, and Kunku. Dewsbury Hall's in space. You greedy bastards. Joao Felix goes for the shot. Dewsbury Hall was through on goal there. Wow. If Felix is playing well, but that was fucking so greedy. Dog paracetamol. It wasn't dog paracetamol. It was like medicine to like coat the stomach so that the bone wouldn't scratch it, but might as well be. Spent 500 quid on a cat. I mean, what is money though? When it comes to the safety and the well-being of your loved ones, you know. I know we've got 2 goalkeepers on the bench. I don't know if that's like a you have to, or I don't know. Na Giroud. Ball played forward. It's a terrible first-time touch from Nkunku, but he's won the ball back. No foul, says the referee. Nkunku finds Mudryk down the left-hand side. Here he comes. What can he do? What can he do? Plays it inside. It's Nkunku. Back to Cucurella. Enzo. Vega. Back to Enzo. Anyone going to have a pop? Disassi. I beg it's not you, son. Crossed in. Back post. Mudryk! Could be handball. It isn't. Calls for a penalty. Very minor. He'll bleed you dry with different bills. Oh, mate, I know. Having 2 cats that grew to be fucking 18 years old each was quite the expense on on my mum and my dad, no doubt. But you don't get them unless you can, you know. Well, that insurance, insurance. We got at least what? Anything over 250 quid on a bill, you get the rest back. So I think that was about it. Disassi picks it up. It's a really nice bit of play here. Please don't fuck this. Oh! Oh my God, it's such overthinking. The entire passage of play there. I think if anyone else picked the ball up there, we would have been in. But Disassi picks it up, and it's just a fucking piss poor pass. Thank you to everyone on TikTok that's followed today. Really do appreciate it. We're en route to 40,000 followers. Wow, we were. So keep on tapping that screen. Follow if you haven't. And pop over to my YouTube channel, youtube.com/ChelseaFansXI. The link is in my bio. We're on the route to 10,000 subscribers over there. So please do help me in my pursuit of 10,000 subscribers on YouTube. If I'm not mistaken, there is a good handful of you watching right now on TikTok. So I think if each and every one of you watching right now came and subscribed, I think I'd be in the money, you know? I think I'd be doing bits. I think I would have 10,000 followers. So there you go. No Palmer, no party. Well, he's on the bench, so, you know, it is pushable. Kukurea with a stinker of a pass. Oh, my God, they're in. 3-0 could be on the cards here, boys and girls, and I think it would be all she wrote if they can get a third one here. And they... Oh, my God, that was close. Jeezy peeps. That was too close for comfort. That was way too close. What a chance. It's a fantastic cross from Gordon right across the face of goal, and it hits the knee of Willock. And there goes the halftime whistle. Absolutely fucking shite. For lack of a better term. Nothing really else that you could say after watching that pile of shite, but my God. Maresca needs to pull some strings at half-time, that's for sure. Oh, I think that might be one of the... What the hell's gone on here? Hello? It's, yeah. Worst performance of the season so far? Who says no? I think it could be. We've had more shots on target. Somehow, let me get it on the screen. Hang on. What can we do here? Let me... Who's commentating here? Here, as you can see, it's where's the stats? Here we go. We have somehow had the same amount of shots, and we've somehow had more on target. Can you believe that? Can you believe that? Timo Werner scored to make things even worse. Who is commentating here? Oh, it's not. It's the bloke on the tannoy. 64% possession as well. Where? Where? It's an absolute joke. We've got less expected goals. Couldn't give a bollocks about that. Big chances missed. I would say that was probably Willock in the right at the end of the game, end of the half. I can hear Rufus is howling at the moment. Shall I get him in for the for half time? Some half time entertainment. Hang on. Let me go and get him. Here's the boy. He's just made a right old fucking mess. I bet you feel a lot lighter now, don't you? Here's the boy. Here is the man. Big up Rufus in the chat. Here he is. Look at the boy. Who's a good boy, Rufus? You. Oh, are you a good boy? No, you're not. You're an absolute pain in the arse. But look how cute he is. Look how cute he is. I mean, look at the size of these. Big old ears, eh? You gonna say hello? He's a specimen. Look at the size of him. Since you last saw him, he's a big boy. You're a big boy, aren't you, Rufus? Yes, you are. Oh, my God. He's a... Have you got wet feet? This is the most entertaining part of the entire game so far, eh? Yeah. Adorable, eh? Big old paws. Anyway, do you want to go on the sofa? Do you want to go on the sofa? I don't think he does. He's still on my lap. Come on, sort yourself out. Jesus Christ. What do you want to do? Shall I go out? It's a bit early. Okay. Rufus. Come. Come. Rufus, come. Rufus. Come here. In you come. Oh. There you go. Okay, now. Can you see him? There he is. Rufus, give us a wave. Rufus, Rufus, give us a wave. Oh. He's not having it. He's not having it. Boo. Anyway, as I was saying, it's not quite been our day, has it? It really hasn't. Arguably, we need to make some good substitutions at half time. Dewsbury Hall, I thought was decent. I thought he was all right, personally. Can you calm down, please? Huh? Come on. No? We only have 2 good subs. Should we have a look? Oh, right. It's okay. Colwell, I mean, you could argue we definitely need to make some substitutions in defence. One of Tossin or Badiashile will need to come off. Probably Badiashile, given that he's booked. Have you just taken a shit? Or have you just farted? What are you doing? Smelly bastards just come over and farted in front of me. Madueke. But then people are arguing that Felix has been one of the best players on the pitch. KDH has been all right. He hasn't been terrible. I'd argue he's been one of the better players in attack. It's not been good all round though. It really hasn't been good all round. Carney maybe in midfield. Palmer, and believe me, I'm not defending KDH in overall sense. Like I'm not a fan personally just yet, but let's not be mad. Let's not go crazy at him. Felix has been clear, but they have all been shit. Yeah, for the most part, everyone's been diabolical. I'd like to see Chukwuemeka come on. I'd like to see Palmer come on, just because we know he can change the game just like that. It's the kind of game, realistically, where I would argue we're pretty much out unless something drastic changes. And that drastic change is, quite frankly, Cole Palmer needing to come on. What? What is that? You're right. Come here. Come. Come here. What's up? He's just staring at me, thinking I'm a nutcase for talking to myself. So, I mean, he's not wrong. He's not wrong. Giu would do sweet. Would you stop crying? You want to come here? What's up? Come. Come. You're right. Oh, big boy. Yeah, Giu would do nothing. Giu would do absolutely nothing. We needed Sancho for a game like this. You're not wrong, Luke. You are not wrong. I think the most realistic one is what Andy's just said in the chat. Noni and Colwell coming on would be the most realistic sort of substitution to make. Will it happen? I don't know. Is Maresca the kind of manager that will make a substitution at half-time, let alone 2? It remains to be seen. He's done it once or twice. Would he do it in a game like this? Who knows? It is 1-0 in Tottenham's game against Manchester City, by the way. Pretty crazy stuff. He's got balls. He does have balls. He does indeed. So does this man here. Don't you? Big old balls. Yes. Right. The game is about to start. And Rufus, my old man, you're going to have to go. Oh. Come on. I'll be back. 1 second. We're back. We're back. You can feel a loss. Well, I mean, that's no surprise considering it's 2-0. However, I mean, on FOTMob, 73% of people voted out of 36,500 people that Chelsea would win. Can you believe that, eh? Crazy numbers. 142 likes on the stream. Let's try and get that to 150 before the second half commences. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do. You won't be able to chat in the chat unless you have subscribed, I don't think. So thank you to each and every one of you that has. Wait for the Palmer influence to come. It should. If, you know, if Maresca wants a shot at an easy first title, you know, what better one to go for than the Carabao Cup? Say what you want about it. If he can be the first, I think for most big sides, if you win the Carabao Cup, it is one of those like, oh, who gives a fuck? But if Maresca, you have to bear in mind, our Wembley record is fucking abysmal. It is so bad. It holds some significance if we win the Carabao Cup at this point because of the fact that we are so bad. In the Carabao Cup, or just in Wembley in general. So if Maresca can get us to win at Wembley in any capacity, it would be a very, very big accomplishment for Enzo Maresca. Linesmans are coming out. The players are already out. Chelsea, that is. Newcastle are not just yet. Casemiro scored a screamer. Shall I have a look? Thunder only happens when it's raining. Casemiro, what a gal. Makes it 1-0. Garnacho. Whoa. I mean, that is a special goal. That is a very special goal. 150 likes on the stream. The second half about to commence. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. It's 10 o'clock. Here we go. No spoilers in the chat. 46-minute bicycle kick from Badia Shil on the halfway line, own goal. John Doe, mate. You're going to get banned if you spoil games. Spoil things like that. You'll be out the door, mate. You'll be out the door. And you won't be allowed back in. You'll be going to bed with no tea. No dinner for you, mate. No crumbs, no dinner. You'll be going to bed hungry. Here we go. Keep tapping the screen if you're watching on TikTok. Follow if you haven't done so already. And let's pull this back, shall we? If you're watching on YouTube, subscribe, hit the like button, all that good stuff. We are underway for what we can only imagine is going to be a fairly long second half. Unless we score quite quickly, and then it's going to go really quick because time will be of the essence, to say the least. Oh, they didn't sub on Palmer. Did we make any subs? I don't think we did. I don't think we did. Cucurella with a crucial tackle there, cutting that out. Cucurella. Vega. Jorgensen. No substitutions at halftime. Badia Shil. Jorgensen. His distribution, Jorgensen's, is a little bit stinky. It's got to be said. Is Gordon. He was once touted to come to Chelsea at one point, or rumoured to. Newcastle pick up the ball. No one really reacting there on the side of Chelsea. Lewis Hall. looking to avoid back-to-back defeats against his former sides. Back-to-back-to-back-to-back, if I'm not mistaken. Foul by Cucurella. Too far behind? Not really. I do think if we get one back without Palmer on the pitch and then bring Palmer on, we're in the money. He's, oh my fucking God, Jorgensen, what are you doing? I get he's got away with it there, but he's doing a fucking... He's doing a Cruyff turn on the fucking... on the goal line. What are you doing? Can we get the ball out? Fuck! Oh, give me strength! This is painful. This is last season form. What on earth is he doing? I mean, he's got away with one there. There's your highlight reel for Chelsea today. We struggled Saturday. Why change the 11? We didn't struggle on Saturday. And we've changed the 11 because it's the Carabao Cup. B teams look decent in cup games as of late, albeit against Ghent and Panathinaikos and Barrow. But, you know, oh, it's a great ball. Cucurella and Kunku! Fuck me! How have you not scored that? Oh, what a chance! What a chance! And now the counter's on Vega, who I think is already on a booking. He's got to be careful. It's crossed in. Taken down, not too well. Badia's shield. Jockeying. It's Tonali. It's Hall with the shots and a save. What a chance there for Nkunku. What an absolutely phenomenal chance. You've got to be putting those away. If I could go the rest of the game without seeing Jorgensen play with his feet, I'd be a happy man. I say, as he's on the ball. Mudryk. Felix does well. Really well. Finds Mudryk again. Pass the ball! Oh, the pass was on! Dewsbury Hall. Vega. Enzo Fernandez. Nicely done. It's Cucurella. Out wide. Felix. Nicely done to the byline. It's just a bit too much, and he might have given away a free kick there. The play continues. Gordon gets away from his man. Counter-attack is on. Badia's shield doesn't know which way he's going, but makes a good tackle in the end, and it's a really, really late tackle there. Send him off! Dirty little spacky cow. Jesus Christ. Absolutely filthy. Filthy. I nearly said the words. I nearly said it. That is diabolical. That is diabolical. There's no VAR, so it won't be a send it off. That's a red card. I fucking do not give a bollocks. That is an outrageously bad tackle from Gordon. Vega out wide. Mudryk doesn't keep it in. Yeah, make the subs, man. Fucking hell. Kukurea. Can see Madueke warming up on the side. A few other players as well. Mudryk. Nkunku has stunk the gaff up today. Clinically. Like, final, well, it couldn't be more final third, but in the box, Nkunku's been fucking awful. They're away. Newcastle are away here. Lewis Hall, Joel Linton. Jorgensen collects. Vega. Badia Shield. Mudryk. Does well to get past Gordon. Cross comes in. Who does it come to? Fucking no one there. Tosin does well. Vega. Tosin. Enzo. Mudryk. You'd like to think Mudryk's going to get involved in something here today. He's creating more and more. Really good pass from him. Mudryk out wide. Dewsbury Hall. It's a stinker of a cross. No, it's not. Pushed in the back. Enzo. I'm not being funny. Felix has been absolutely bodied there. Toss in. Disassi. Needs to be quicker. Needs to be so much quicker. Enzo, we're knocking on the door. We really are. It's a great ball from Enzo. Keeper takes out his own man. Dewsbury Hall, slow as anything to react to that. Ref! Fucking book him! Nick Pope kicking the fucking ball away. Oh. Vega. Badia Shield. Mudryk. Enzo. Be some comeback if we actually manage to do this. Jesus. Because it's not looking likely. We're looking better on the ball moving forward, but still defensively, I think we are one counter attack away from being split wide open. And even then, final third in attack is woeful. Man City are losing 2-0 to Spurs, are they? Mudryk closes down his man. Maresca, mate, you need to make a sub. Madueke is coming on. And it is rightfully so. In this circumstance, Dewsbury Hall is the man to come off. And again, I don't think he had that bad of a game, personally. And I'm by no means a defender of Dewsbury Hall. But I think he's had worse games. I think he's definitely had worse games. But he is not the man for the job in a game like this, especially on the right-hand side, which is where he's been playing. Madueke going to cause way more trouble. Madueke up against Lewis Hall. Hall gets away from him. Crawl ball comes in. Mudryk. Throw into Chelsea there. I think if Palmer doesn't come on by like the 65th minute or 70th minute, I think it's unlikely we're going to see him in any capacity. Oh, it's just not a foul, is it? Yeah, if Chelsea get... I mean, it's like any game, though, isn't it? If Chelsea get the next goal, obviously we're going to stand a better chance. But with the tide, the way that the game's going, I do think a Chelsea goal, I think Newcastle fall apart in the end, and we'll break them down for a second goal. But I just can't see even one goal from Chelsea in this game so far. I just don't see Chelsea scoring. Kukurea. Fuck me, I've got such an itch. Something wrong with my head. Coming out in hives watching this. I haven't seen Chelsea play like this in so long. Vega. Badia Shield. Keep tapping that screen if you're watching on TikTok. If we can get to 20,000 likes, that would be phenomenal. Keep following. And again, if you're watching on TikTok and you're thinking, I wonder if this geezer has a YouTube channel. I do indeed. YouTube.com/ChelseaFansXI. The link is in my bio. I'm live on there right now if you fancy coming over. We're on the road to 10,000 subscribers, so please do give it a watch. And Kunku could be in. He's got the pace. He's got the beans. It's a great tackle. Corner ball. Just under an hour gone. And, Madueke looking to take the corner. 163 likes on the YouTube stream. Please do keep liking the stream. Subscribe if you haven't done so already. Madueke with a great cross. Really nice. Doesn't beat the first man, but definitely puts some danger on that. If we could get to 200 likes soon, that would be fantastic. I'm not acting like this is a super big match at all. I like to win games at the same time, though, especially as Chelsea have been winning more and more lately. I do see pros to us getting knocked out in this game because are we like, is this a new thing with Chelsea that we are just shooting from corners? Like the person on corners is just shooting. Palmer does it, Madueke does it, and Felix does it. Not sure if Neto was doing it. Lovely play by Madueke. Ref! We're not going to get a penalty against this ref, honestly. I think he slipped, in fairness, but I think in a first season for Maresca, where I know I was saying at half time that if Maresca can win the Carabao Cup, it's a really big accomplishment considering Chelsea's record at Wembley as of late has been fucking awful. Maybe he fancies the FA Cup, eh? I just think we've got bigger fish to fry. That said, Mudryk, he's in here. He's absolutely in. Get him Kunku off, man. He's fucking terrible today. What is wrong with this guy? What is he doing? I just can't understand how Nkunku is playing so badly today. Mudryk couldn't do any better. It's a great cross. The reaction from Nkunku is so minimal, and even when he completely fluffs his line, he looks like he couldn't give a fucking toss. It's not a penalty, by the way. They've looked back on that one. It's not a penalty. Considering he's top scorer in all competitions for Chelsea this season, Nkunku looks anything but. Alexander Isak comes off. Bruno Guimaraes comes on. It's a triple substitution. Willock comes off for Guimaraes. It's Isak off for Osula. Yeah, it's one of those games. Mudryk really has played quite well. It's got to be said. Got to give him his flowers. And as someone who's very critical of Mudryk over the last season or so, I'm seeing better and better performances out of him. It's just the players that he's playing alongside in the games that he does play aren't living up to what he's doing. Oh, referee! Joel Linton absolutely taking Mudryk out there. Again, that studs up. How has the referee allowed that to happen? Mudryk is still on the floor, and Chilwell, who isn't even playing, is on the pitch helping him up. And the ref's like, yeah, carry on, it's fine. Oh my God, we're out. We're playing shit. We're playing absolutely piss poor. It's on Sky Sports. Press the red button on Sky Sports main event, and it'll come up with a selection of games. I think all the games are being streamed today. Madueke with a stinker of a cross. It does go all the way through, but it does go out for a goal kick. Corner ball to Chelsea. 65 minutes played. I can't, for the life of me, imagine who is going to come on, to be completely honest with you, if we make any more subs. Madueke. Bit more loopy, this one. Nick Pope collects. I hate that goalkeeper template, like their shirt. It's the one that every single Adidas side has, but in different colors. It's so bad. All the countries have it. All the clubs have it. It's so shit. Are they that bad at coming up with something original that they have to just cookie cutter it? Just use the same thing, copy and paste. Oh, it's a lovely turn by Madueke there. Gets away from his man. Crosses it. Absolutely no one there. Cucurella gets it, though. If Enzo can maybe put a little effort in here. Pass the fucking ball. Why do they take so long to release it? Disasi finds Madueke. He has been a very much needed injection into this game. I don't think it's going to be enough. And Newcastle could be in for 3 here, except Tosin has won the ball back. Not the best of passes back there if whoever that is carried on the run, would have easily been in on goal. Man United winning 5-2. Why do I feel like that's the most goals they've scored this season in a game? Have they scored more than 5 or more goals in a game this season? Yeah. I mean, you could see it that way. You could look at it that way. Maresca's not bothered. Maybe the owners have said, like, you be good to win, but if you don't, it's not that big a deal. And that's not me coming up with excuses. I personally only like playing in the Carabao Cup if we get to the final, which I guess is everyone's fucking thing. No one likes playing in a tournament unless they get to the final. But do you get what I'm saying? Carabao Cup, for the most part, is worthless unless you get to the final. And even then, the benefits of it is fucking terrible. Liverpool or City win it every pissing year. What's the point? We are not scoring a goal anytime soon. It's just so poor. Madueke could get to this. He doesn't. It wasn't even Madueke. It was Disassi. Oh, Lord. They beat some team 7-0. Fair. Big game on Sunday as Chelsea face Manchester United on at Old Trafford. I will be doing a watch along for that, solo watch along on TikTok and on YouTube, youtube.com/ChelseaFansXI or Harry CFXI. Link is in my bio. Please do subscribe. It's going to be a big one. It's going to be a big one. Enzo Fernandez. Cucurella. No urgency, by the way, from this Chelsea side as Vega picks it up. Madueke gets the cross off. And Nkunku's just not even trying, by the way. Like, his reactions to anything are so like, oh, yeah, cool. Not bothered. Like, very, very lethargic. No energy in him at all. "20 minutes to play. A lackluster performance, to say the least." Joelinton gets away from both Cucurella and Mudryk there. Can we make a substitution at least? Felix. Oh, of course, it's a free kick. Fuck me. How has he flung himself to ground like that? How is that even believable? I know he was pulling his shirt, but Jesus Christ. Lewis Hall off for Livramento. One Chelsea graduate off for another. Wow. Burn off for Gordon. That doesn't make any sense. Burn on for Gordon. Don't know how they've messed that one up. Oh my God. One substitution, I know, mate, honestly. If there's any bigger evidence to suggest that Maresca just doesn't care about the Carabao Cup, it's putting his B side out, which was to be expected, but also making one substitution. If he wanted to win the game, it's 3-0. Offside. Fucking hell. Offside. Refs appeasing the home fans seemingly becoming a thing these days. It does. But yeah, as I was saying, if Enzo Maresca wanted to win, you would bring on someone like Palmer, wouldn't you? You'd bring someone like Jackson with you, just in case. Ball comes through, it's Felix, and he's put it wide. That was the chance. That was the chance. How on earth he's missed there, I will never know. How has he missed there? Well, the difference is we wouldn't be doing this in Carabao Cup, in Conference League. He clearly doesn't want us to be playing in that many competitions. So, you know, but then again, why wouldn't you have get yourself knocked out early days? Like, it's a bit weird, isn't it? But again, making one substitution in a game where you're 2-0 down, you've got Palmer on the bench, you haven't brought Jackson. There's so many things here that just scream that he didn't want it in the first place. I'm not making excuses. I'm trying to think of reasons as to why we're not making subs, mate. Use your fucking skull. Use your brain. We've made one substitution out of a possible 5, and we haven't brought Palmer on. We've played our B team. Does that really scream someone that wants to win a game? It doesn't really, does it? Let's be honest. You can call it making excuses. I'm just trying to justify what the fuck I'm watching here. I'd at least like us to try to win. But I feel like Maresca's pretty much said, like, if we don't score or win with this side that I've chosen, then oops, we're out. You know? It's not a bad call. We're in the Carabao Cup final every fucking year. and we lose it every year, am I bothered that we're not going to be in the Carabao Cup final again this year just to lose it against Liverpool again? Not really. Would I like to maybe challenge for the FA Cup, which again we always typically do, even when we've been absolute pony? Yes. Conference League, again, European football, not something we've had for a couple of seasons. Maybe focus on that. But having to be forced to watch this shite, it's, oh, Enzo, what are you doing, son? Fucking hell, it's like they're trying to concede. Certain players on this side, they're trying to concede. Why on earth would Fernandes cut back into his own box like that? It's not even one of those games, right, where I'm like, fucking hell, we look shit. It's fucking hell, we do not want to win this. Well, not necessarily we don't want to win. It's we do not give a fuck about this. That's all I'm seeing from this. It's such a lack of effort. It literally, no one on this team, apart from maybe Mudryk, who's trying to put in a couple of good shifts, no one on this team is putting in any effort here. I mean, match fixing. I mean, I wouldn't say match fixing, but in the League Cup, it's no secret that Madueke's fuming there that Disasi hasn't played the ball over the top. It's no secret that the big six used to get themselves knocked out in the League Cup years and years in the past. United used to do it. I'm fairly sure we used to do it. Arsenal definitely used to do it. Liverpool probably didn't do it, but then probably did. I don't know. They're the teams that I remember. United, Arsenal, and us. And just call it what it is. Is the Carabao Cup a fucking exciting competition? It's not. Sure, we say this every year, and then we get to the final and then get upset when we don't win it. But then that's getting to the final. The actual games in the build-up are always so fucking boring. This has been an all right game, to be fair. If we actually tried to score, that would be great. And Nkunku has been playing against us for the most part. It is possible. 20,000 likes on the TikTok stream. Thank you very much. Please do continue. Please do follow as well as Madueke. Again, Madueke and Mudryk seemingly the only players that want to fucking score in this game. Enzo goes down in a heap, holding his face. Yeah, might as well have brought Gio and Chukwuemeka. Why not? Um, 172 likes on the YouTube stream. Please do try and at least get us to 200 likes. That would be fantastic. Not the most exciting of games, it's got to be said. But we do have some big games coming up. Manchester United and Arsenal, either side of a Conference League game against Noah. So, bigger games ahead of us than this shite, I'll tell you that much. Kukureya inside. Oh, it's so bad. 20 likes away. Wow. Nah. Havertz was so much worse than Nkunku with his ability to look like he would rather be anywhere else in the world than on the pitch right now. Havertz used to do my fucking head in with that shit. But I 100% agree. Nkunku looks like he could not give a bollocks. I'd love to know what they were told at halftime. They were like, listen, the thing is as well, no one wants to get... Oh, Mudryk, how do you not see him coming towards you? 3-0 has to be on the cards here. It really does. Shot off the post. What a shot. Havertz used to do it on a regular basis. Mate, Havertz used to do it every single game. Havertz is the least satisfying player to fucking watch play football. He's just a mopey fucking giraffe. He just swings at it. There's no elegance to that geezer. Mesut Ozil was a player that used to play with a nonchalant style and look as though he couldn't give a fuck. But the difference is that Mesut Ozil was fucking phenomenal and made things look easy when making it seem like he didn't give a bollocks. The guy was silk compared to Havertz, who is just an absolute tosser. Palmer's not coming on, no. Oh, my God. It's painful. What a painful game to watch. João Felix trying to appear like he gives a shit. There is no way he's that upset about losing the ball there. I wouldn't even say that. It's not really a fucking setback in any way, shape, or form. Like, do we... It's not big in the scheme of things, considering the growth we've shown as a team. We clearly have our sights set on more important things, is what I would gauge from this, personally. It is in no way, shape, or form making me worried about the game on Sunday, because it's a completely different fucking side. We don't even look like we want this, mate. I've been saying that for the whole game, for at least definitely for the second half. We do not look like we give a fuck. Look at this brilliant chance. How has Cucurella managed to lose the ball there? You cannot tell me that these players aren't throwing this game. Cucurella had all the time in the world there. Even his first touch was decent, and he somehow just runs straight into them and didn't make the pass in time. He had acres of space there. Newcastle give the ball away, and Cucurella could absolutely have made something bigger of that. He has absolutely done that on purpose so that we don't even come close to scoring a goal. this is the first time in fucking years. Typically, if we lose, I'm like, yeah, we were fucking shit. This, we have been fucking shit. But at the same time, it looks like we could not give even one rat's ass. Not a single ass of rat could we give for this game. Mudryk, crossed in. Madueke, over the top. Crossed in again. Cucurella heads it out for a goal kick on purpose. Why do we beat Barrow? Why do we just let Barrow go through, for fuck's sake, if we were going to play like this? Why play like this and let the fans come all this way just to fucking throw the game? What a weird decision. One substitution is mental. Guimaraes, it's going to be 3. It's going to be 3. Again. Mudryk should just clear the ball there. He's won the ball and then he just leaves it so that Guimaraes might have another fucking swing at it. What's going on? Both of their goals, by the way, were ones that we've just practically just scored. It's an own goal and a one that we've played it back to the keeper and they've intercepted and put it in the back of the net. Even looking back at the goals they scored, we basically gave them. What a fucking weird game. Madueke, just fucking blow the whistle. Oh, we are absolutely not trash without Cole. We have shown absolutely in the past many times that we can win convincingly without Cole Palmer. This is not what that is. We have lost this on purpose. And again, rival fans, Newcastle fans in particular will be like, yeah. If you are a Newcastle fan and you think you've just absolutely battered us here, I'd love to know what you think you've watched here. Because quite frankly, the 2 goals we conceded were fucking ridiculous and verging on like we've done it on purpose there. We've made 1 substitution and we haven't brought on Cole Palmer. What more evidence do you need? You've got Dewsbury Hall on the right wing. That alone screams rigged. 3 minutes of added time, 2 minutes to go. 11 likes to go until 200. If you are watching the YouTube stream, please do leave a like. It really does help. Really do appreciate it. If we can get to 200 likes before the end of the game, that would be fantastic in a game that has otherwise been a complete waste of time. I will, of course, be doing a live review in, moments after the game finishes. So please do stick around. Keep an eye out for that. I'll be live on TikTok as well at the same time to give my thoughts on the game. Not that there's much to say at this point, really. It's been a pile of shite. But I'll say what I have to say either way. The away fans should be refunded. I don't get him. One sub in 90 minutes, no halftime change, and KDH on the right, and Disasi and Badiashile both playing in the same game. I'm all for Maresca, but fuck me, he's had a shock. Mate, it's on purpose. I'm sorry. He has shown too much skill, too much finesse, too much knowledge as a manager since joining Chelsea Football Club. That this absolutely screams the board have told him to fucking throw it. He might be annoyed that he's played like this, but it's just so strange the way we've played. Joel Linton plays it. Sorry, not Joel Linton. Guimaraes. Either one. They've got the same fucking trim, so I don't know. Full-time whistle is any second now. And what a pile of shit. Chelsea 0, Newcastle 2. Chelsea are out of the Carabao Cup. And, scores around the grounds. You've got Crystal Palace beating Aston Villa. Man United 5-2 against Leicester. Chelsea 0, Newcastle 2. Preston North End 0. Arsenal 3. Tottenham are beating City. Southampton beat Stoke. Brentford beat Sheffield Wednesday. Brighton lost to Liverpool. And it wasn't to be, but mostly down to our own doing. An absolute shocker of a performance if we actually did try, which I can guarantee you we fucking didn't. We absolutely let that go. And to whoever who said that the fans deserve a refund after having to watch that, you're absolutely right. What an absolute pile of shit. I will be live in just a few minutes, 10 minutes or so, whilst I set everything up for the match review. Until then, please do like the stream. Follow on TikTok if you haven't done so already. Highlights, I guess, of some sort will go up. But, end of the day, I'm beside myself there in the sense that Maresca absolutely either did it on his own or was told to throw that one. Focus on the other stuff. Terrible game. Fucking Dewsbury Hall on the right. Disasi and Badiashile both playing in the same game. One substitution. Palmer left on the bench. If we really wanted to at least try and go for something, do you think he'd be left on the bench? No. Something stinks about this. I know I'm not upset about being out the Carabao Cup, but goodness me, at least make it look a little less suspicious. I'll see you in a few minutes.